What's up guys and girls, my name is SuperRebel123. First of all, if you guys are new to my channel, thank you for stopping by. Please hit the subscribe button below, it would be much appreciated. And that being the video, if you guys do enjoy it, please leave a rating down below, a comment, and maybe it to your favourites. So guys, let's jump straight into today's topic. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about airports/planes in GTA 5. Alright, so this was actually a topic submitted by Life Just Drags, and he does say, could you go more in depth about airports/planes? Nobody has really gone into them. So that's exactly what we're going to be talking about in today's video. And then we're just generally going to be talking about plane customization. Alright, so first of all, I just want to talk about airports in GTA 5. Like, how is it going to work, how is it going to look, and all that stuff. And then of course the main question, will there be more than one airport? Alright, so we know that Rockstar are going down the realistic path here with GTA 5. And I mean, as we saw in the gameplay video, when we actually did see Michael walk towards that clothes shop, if you actually took a look at the pedestrians around him, they actually fitted in the environment they are in, I guess you could say. I mean, they were having their own lifestyle, doing their own things, which of course did look really realistic. So, pedestrians having their own life, doing their own things, when it comes down to airports, will it be more realistic? Now, what I mean by this is, will we actually see people come out of the airport with like suitcases and all that kind of stuff? People entering the airport, of course. And of course, if they're going to come out the airport, will they actually go into taxis and all those kind of things? Just generally be more realistic. Now in GTA 4, of course, we did have an airport, but it wasn't extremely busy with pedestrians, I guess you could say. I mean, there were more like taxis and all those kind of things, but not that many pedestrians. We never saw anyone walking with like a suitcase or anything along those lines. It just wasn't realistic. Because I mean, in real life, of course, if you're going to go to an airport, you're going to see people coming in and out of the airport with suitcases, people getting in taxis and whatnot. So firstly, I was thinking, will we actually be allowed to enter the airport, or will it just be a building that we can't enter? Now of course, in the previous GTAs we never really had this feature where we can enter the airport building. Of course, we can only go where the runway was, which kind of sucked in my opinion. Because if you think about it, if Rockstar do have this feature where we can actually enter the airport building, should I say, sorry, there are going to be shops inside. I mean, we know we're going to have this food shop called Up and Atom or something like that, I think it was called. So of course that would be inside the airport, and just generally other types of shops like clothes shops and accessory shops and all those kind of things. So really, if Rockstar do add this feature, it's not going to be like there's nothing inside of the airport. Of course, there'll be plenty of things to do. So to sum all this section up about the airport, basically I just want it to be more realistic. I want to see pedestrians going in and out of the airport, living their own life, having their own lifestyle, getting into taxis, all those kind of things. Such as also police officers maybe stopping and searching people before they get inside of the airport. I don't know, anything along those lines that would add to the realistic look. And then of course I want to see planes taking off and landing. And then lastly, just generally have that ability to go inside of the airport. Because I mean, in the trailers, more or less, almost should I say, every building does look accessible. So there is really a good chance this could happen. And it's something that Rockstar haven't done before, so it would be something new to the whole GTA series. Now of course, I doubt we will have the ability to actually travel by plane, but this doesn't necessarily mean there has to be only one airport in the whole game. I mean, the map is insanely big. Like I said in so many videos before, it is the size of GTA 4, Red Dead Redemption and San Andreas combined. So the map is going to be too big to just have one airport. I don't know, in my opinion it just wouldn't look right having one airport in the whole game. And I mean, of course we're going to have other airstrips generally, like the military bases and all that kind of things. They of course are going to have like runways, but just generally airports that the pedestrians can access and of course we can access. I want there to be more than one. I mean, in San Andreas we did have more than one airport, which was pretty cool. But like I said, they only probably added that in San Andreas, of course, since we could actually travel by plane. But I mean, this is completely unpredictable, I guess you could say, because Rockstar full of surprises, so who knows, we may actually have the ability to travel by plane. But basically I just want more than one airport. More than one airport equals double the fun. Alright, so you guys tell me what you think on airports. Now the next thing we are going to be talking about in this section of the video is planes and types of planes and plane customization. There's a lot of things on planes. Alright, first of all, just planes generally. Now of course, in GTA 4 we didn't really have any plane. I mean, we just had the big passenger jets, and of course we did see the jet planes, but basically we didn't have any planes that we can actually have access to, which of course sucked. But anyway, in GTA 5, of course, Rockstar have already confirmed, since we have seen in the gameplay video as well, we are actually going to be able to drive planes. But the question is, how many types of planes will we actually be able to drive? Now, of course, one of them being the jet plane, since we have seen in the trailer and the official gameplay video, as I'll just show you guys a screen cap right now. So as you guys can see, it is more or less the same jet plane that we did of course have in GTA San Andreas, and the jet plane in San Andreas was pretty cool. And of course, it does look way more cool in GTA 5 due to the graphics and all that stuff. It does look more realistic. But either way, the jet plane is going to be one plane that we can actually fly. Alright, the next one being the Hydra. Now, of course, we did see this in a screenshot, as I'll show you guys right now. And we did, of course, have this in GTA San Andreas. And the Hydra is, of course, a military aircraft. So this brings in the whole idea of, will there be a military base in GTA 5 with more types of military aircrafts? But that's a whole nother video. Anyway, the Hydra is a plane that of course does cause a lot of damage, so it does fit for protagonist roles such as Michael and Trevor. More Trevor than Michael, but either way they are both addicted to chaos, so the Hydra is the perfect aircraft for them to fly. And lastly, of course, being the cargo plane, as we did see in trailer 2 and in a screenshot, as I'll show you guys right now as well. So really, Rockstar kind of bringing aircraft back from GTA San Andreas, which is pretty cool because GTA San Andreas did have more or less the best planes and stuff. And this brings in the whole idea, if they are actually doing this, will we actually have a passenger plane to fly as well? I don't know, maybe. I guess we can only wait to see. Now, going back to the cargo plane, of course in trailer 2 we actually did see Trevor driving out a Jeep. So this brings in an idea of, can we put things inside of the cargo plane, or would that only be in a mission? But really, generally, I think it would be pretty awesome to have that feature where we can actually just put a vehicle in the back of the cargo plane and just like fly anywhere. That would be insane. Alright, so those are some of the planes that of course we will have access to fly. There may be more, but I guess we can only wait for more screenshots or until the game is released, of course. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is plane customization. Now, no one's really spoke about plane customization, and this was actually something on my mind. Now, we know we're going to have vehicle customization, character customization and all that, so really I couldn't see why there would not be plane customization. First of all, it would go down as another way to spend your money, and of course we do have Michael, and Michael is a really rich guy, so he could maybe have his own private jet with his name like Michael going across it or something along those lines. It all falls down under plane customization, and something really cool to have would be actually adding mini weapons or just generally weapons to the plane. So like mini guns on each side, that would be pretty crazy. I don't know, you guys tell me what you think on plane customization in the comment sections below. Now, the last thing I actually want to just touch up a bit on is plane damage. Now, of course, in the more recent screenshots, as I will show you guys right now that Rockstar did release, we actually saw this jet plane on fire. So this got me thinking about plane damage and whether or not we can actually shoot planes down from the sky. Now, as you guys can see in this screenshot, it does look really realistic. I mean, we have the black smoke in the back. I mean, the flames is just really having a big effect on the plane, and of course the plane is about to drop. So this actually does look really awesome. Just imagine shooting down a plane from the sky and how it would actually look. Like I said, this being more realistic, of course we're going to see like trails of black smoke. It's just going to really add to the realistic look. Now, there could have been two ways that this kind of happened to this jet plane. One, of course, someone actually tried to shoot down the plane, or second of all, the plane actually got overheated. Now, this kind of was an idea that just got me thinking. Maybe if you go or drive the plane for a certain amount of time and you just go over time, basically driving the plane for too long, it will eventually overheat maybe, and then the engine would just like literally explode, hence why this jet plane could be on fire. I don't know, anything along those lines could actually be possible. Or the last thing could be if the planes will actually be really sensitive, like when it comes down to taking damage, will it be easily affected? I mean, a lot of people are probably accidentally going to hit their planes whilst flying them. I experienced this a lot in GTA San Andreas, but I mean, the plane didn't really get damaged that quick. But of course, GTA 5 being more realistic, will the planes take damage more easily? I mean, if you just hit like the left side of the plane, like the wing, of course, could it just maybe fall off, or will it not work as good as it did, which of course will affect the steering on the plane? I don't know, I think that would be pretty awesome. It's something that actually does seem possible, and like I said, it would add to the more realistic look. And things such as your landing gear maybe just like randomly breaking would be pretty awesome. Right, so to sum this whole section up, basically hitting your plane a certain amount of times will actually have an effect on some part of the plane, for instance the landing gear, and then lastly the planes getting overheated and shooting planes down from the sky. So hopefully I made a bit of sense here, but seriously it would be pretty cool to have this feature in GTA 5. But guys, that's it for today's video. I do hope you guys enjoyed it. Once again, if you are new to my channel, thank you for stopping by. Please hit the subscribe button below for more Grand Theft Auto 5 news, information, ideas, etc, etc. And of course, if you are already one of those amazing, awesome, beautiful people who already subscribe to me, thank you for stopping by on yet another video. And guys, if you have a specific topic you want me to talk about in my next video, be sure to leave a comment in the comment sections below or send me a private message. And guys, if we could get this video to 30+ likes, I'd be really appreciated. But once again guys, I hope you enjoyed, but until next video, adios amigos.